Welcome back, everybody, to Cube 2023. We've got a voice acting in Minecraft panel starting right now. So off to you guys.
So welcome to our voice acting panel. My name is Megan, and should we just go down the line and introduce ourselves, starting from Facade?
Yeah.
Why me?
Let's start it, man. Come on.
Okay. Yo, name is Facade, not Facade. It's a French word. You wanna go with the order of questions?
Yeah.
Just to make sure? Okay. Well, I got into voice acting because of a friend. It was a favor. It was at the time a mistake, and then I actually got into it this year, and it's been fun. And I use an AT2020 with a Scarlett Solo Gen 3. Your turn, Ellie.
Equipment.
Is
Is
it my
that your
turn?
equipment, Facade?
Huh?
Is that okay? No, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, this is equipment.
Yeah.
Okay, is it my
Yeah.
turn now?
Well, that's good
Okay.
enough.
Okay. Hi, I'm Ellie. I got into voice acting because I don't know, 12-year-old me was really interested in it, so I've been doing it for like 6 years. But not Minecraft until like 2021. I got in the same time around as Facade. Equipment I use a $40 mic I bought on Amazon. I don't really know what it
And
is.
it works like a charm.
It works.
I don't know what it's called. Don't know nothing about it.
Real.
My name is Megan. I got into voice acting because I liked reciting Disney scenes. So I liked reciting the Tangled scenes and just like pretending that I was Rapunzel and stuff like that. That's how I got into it. And my equipment that I use a Rode NT microphone.
Sweet. Sorry, I just saw Alyssa in the crowd. She's like over
Yeah,
there.
Alyssa.
Alyssa, hey! All right. My name's Cool Boy, or Jay, either one of those. I got into voice acting about 2 years ago. I think I just hit my anniversary. I got into it because a friend needed a voice actor for something, and then through that I got recommended to Megan and Cam, and then they kind of took me on, and I did a lot of training. I started taking a bunch of classes and stuff, and got to know more, and now I've done some pretty cool stuff. And yeah, the equipment that I use is a Rode NT1 5th gen, and then a Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 3rd gen. And yeah, it's really great. I love it. It's my child.
Sin.
Okay.
Corpse
Hello,
husband, come
everyone. My name. Whoa, why? All right. Look. Hello, everyone. But my name is Sinful. I started voice acting around 2 years ago. It was a few months after Jay, though. But I use an AT2020 as well as the Scarlett Focusrite. But the reason I got into voice acting is kind of just because I kind of did it on a whim, and kind of from talking to people, I found out how to start and started really enjoying it. So I kind of kept going.
Fun job. Screaming into a microphone is a very fun job.
Really fun.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Hi, I'm Mari. I actually started voice acting, I think, this year, thanks to Jay, because he wanted me to start doing it. I actually met Jay and Sinful through a project that I was writing, so that's how I kind of started. I did a couple of auditions, but didn't make it through. But I'm grateful that I learn and process, and yeah. Here I
Yeah,
am.
she's at a very early stage in her journey. She's
Very
getting there.
early
She's at
stage.
the early.
Yeah, she'll get there. She'll get there.
She's in
I'm
the
an early
honeymoon
bird.
stage right now.
Honeymoon stages.
So that's all of us. That's like all our equipment and everything, and how we all got into voice acting. The other thing that we're going to talk about is how other people can get into voice acting, because we've heard, or I've personally heard, a lot of people asking me and some of my friends how they could get into voice acting, and it's a really interesting place to get into, and it's really fun as well because you can meet all these friends. The main thing that I used when I first started voice acting was a website called Fuck, I can't remember what it's called. What's it called?
No, wait, Casting Call Club. Forgive us. Some of us like just woke up 30 minutes ago. Casting Call Club. is what it's called.
It's called Casting Call Club. There you can make an account completely free, and it's really fun because you can post your own projects for like little maybe like Minecraft machinimas that you're interested in creating, and just really anything else. Did anyone else use? Cool voice dying in the background. Did anyone else use anything else?
I only use casting call and like friends on Discord.
We gotta
Yeah.
repeat it.
See, I
I think
was
someone,
told
like,
about some
forgot.
other stuff, but it's all like it was all this stuff behind the paywall, and I kind of had to do my own research to find Casting Call Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is what I always tell people that just start out: use Casting Call Club first because it's a good sort of like gateway into auditions and like voice acting and stuff. It can be really like repetitive. Like some people will have like gotcha projects or stuff like that. But I mean those are fun depending on how they're handled. Like you really
Yeah.
have to filter through like what's like really well and will actually like go through, because a lot of projects, and like I think this is something we've all experienced where we audition for stuff and it looks really cool and then it never ends up going anywhere.
Yep.
That is a very big thing that can happen. So you have to do research on like, or at least is what I do. It sounds a little like stalkish, but like I like to kind of like do a background check on everyone if like I'm about to audition for their project,
Yeah.
just to kind of make sure they're
Yeah.
going to commit to their project.
That's very important because you don't want to waste some of your time, and then like you do lines and you put like loads of effort into them, and they're like, "Oh no, sorry, it's cancelled." It's like,
Yep.
"Oh, okay, thanks,
Yeah.
mate."
Yeah.
The other thing we were going to talk about was also some of our experiences, because even though voice acting may sound fun, it's sort of negative. It can be sort of negative in some ways because you have to deal with like negative feedback, and maybe literally somewhat Cool Boy said, like projects getting cancelled, and then you have to sort of work back all that time that you spent on those lines. So my experience starting off, I think I've probably had maybe 80% has been positive. I haven't really done as much voice acting as I would have liked. I'm more in the directing area, but I've had mostly positive experiences just working and working with other people and also some friends and working in some of my projects, etc. But yeah, my experiences have been really fun. Cool Boy, what's your experience?
Oh God. I'd say most of them have been fun. I'm gonna just say this out loud because like I know like some people on this crowd over here could probably agree with me. There can be a lot of drama when it comes to the especially like in the Minecraft roleplay community that can happen. But like my biggest rule of thumb has always been to like never get involved in that. Like for me, I've always been like, I'm a voice actor and we're gonna keep it at that. Like just keep your head straight and move forward. You really don't have to get involved in that kind of stuff. And if a project does seem like uncomfortable or like has any sort of like, oh, she's gone, any sort of like abusive type of behavior, like actually all four of us over here, we had to there is something we had to go through where we had this very not so good director who would like give us these harsh deadlines, and basically like he would make us like we would do like 70 lines an episode, and they would be like, it'd be fine, like 70 lines, that's fine, but we would have to split each like audio clip and send them like individually and send them all through, and that was like really taxing.
And the double
Especially-
whammy in that case was that we had to do it every single week. So it was a minimum of 50 lines per week. During school time, and we had to turn them in every end of the week.
Yeah, Megan's Wi-Fi just cut, so I guess we gotta like keep
Oh,
it going.
no.
Okay,
Alright.
cool, but you're the
Yeah.
host now.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
wow.
the host now,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
You've been
That's amazing.
promoted.
But yeah, like there's definitely a lot of projects that you'll find like that. Not everyone is gonna
Yeah.
or you should never expect everyone to be perfect, but like
Mhm.
you just got to be very careful of what you do and don't audition for. And when
Yeah.
you see signs like that, you run, like go away. The
Yeah.
project is not worth that much. if it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, as well
harming
as
you
that,
mentally
another thing
or
to add on
physically.
to that is you really shouldn't be afraid to like if you're seeing a project isn't like uh doing the right thing, like if they're messing up and kind of having the harsh deadlines and everything, don't be afraid to leave. Like you can still leave and it be professional. It's not going to make you seem any like less professional, any less reliable, especially if it's not like your fault. And then like even if there's just stuff going on like in person IRL, you still like aren't gonna get any less and unprofessional because of it. You're still gonna have that professionalism. You just have to kind of explain that to them. And even if you do, you can talk to them and maybe they can get someone to sub in for you while you kind of have these issues, and then you can come back.
Oh man, I feel bad that I'm sick because I just was coughing the whole time. My bad. I had to go on mute because I was like dying in the background. But no, you said that really well. Yeah, just
We're
kind of
very
like
lucky because we know a lot of connections now that like we don't really deal
You're
with that
welcome.
stuff. Yeah. Well, most of my connections are from Jay, literally.
Yeah,
Jay,
we
This one,
Facade,
this one, this
Megan.
one.
Yeah, literally, I would probably not be in any project without Jay. So
Oh, that's all you. That's all you. That's all your voice
I
acting.
mean, like finding because I don't really like auditioning.
Yeah, no, auditions are like a little nerve wracking for sure.
I'd
I
rather
sometimes
like as someone who does actual theater, I hate auditions, even in voice acting. So if I like especially through like Megan will be like, hey, I need like someone to like do this real quick. I'll be like, okay, I'll do it. And like same with like Mari, like we are usually the first ones they come to. So you just gotta find connections.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest thing is you gotta find connections, and connections will help you actually succeed very well.
yeah, make friends. You can make a lot of like
Yeah.
great
Make
friends from
friends.
this. Like
Yeah.
that's literally how I met all of y'all.
Yeah, make friends, but be careful because you might be stuck with people like these two.
What do you mean?
Your
They're
office
not bad.
panel, get
They're
out.
not
I'm
bad.
joking.
They're not bad. They're pretty good people. They're pretty.
No, they're great. They're great.
They're great.
They're
No.
great. They're definitely amazing. They're wonderful people to be with. Oh my god, they're so
How
fun.
do you find your voice for voice acting? Like my normal talking voice wouldn't really cut it. Haha. Well, okay. Here's the thing about that, because I think I gave Sinful. I think I gave you this advice a
Yeah,
while back.
we're just having this kind of.
I think we just had this discussion too, because me and Sinful have been doing very different ways that we've been practicing. Like for me, like I've taken like voice acting classes and done all that stuff, and for me, I just kind of try to learn a lot more about the fundamentals of acting, and like getting the emotions down right. Where I think you were exploring more
I've
of like
kind of
your
been
range.
exploring more about my range, like seeing what I can do. Because when we first met, I was really in the same like range. I didn't have as much range, but now I can go lower, I can go higher, and it's so great. Because I mean, that was something that I really felt like I needed to do, and I did it, and it worked. But now I have to go back and like focus on those fundamentals like he did. And if he wants to, he can also either keep focusing on the fundamentals because he can never do that too much, but then he can also start trying to like expand his range, which he already has a lot of range. So I feel like he's good on that.
I'm sick right now, so like my range is like not gonna go anywhere today. But basically, you're like, I know I had this. I think we all had this experience where like when we were starting out, we all thought our voices like sucked. Because I remember I was like talking to someone and they're like, dude, you're gonna do great. I'm like, bro, I sound like a dying ostrich. I'm not gonna be able to do any of this. And you'll have those thoughts come up a lot, but just try it out with your regular voice. Like your voice will kind of form out of it. The more that you do it,
Yeah.
you'll get into something that I like to call the voice acting voice, and you'll know it. It's like I don't know, it's kind of like a feeling almost. But that comes through you putting a lot of like doing a lot of practicing, auditioning, and just kind of going for it. That's a lot of what this is starting out. It really is just taking that leap of faith and going for it, because acting, yeah, it's scary. You don't want to be received negatively, and you want everything to go like super well for you.
Yeah.
What's up? Why are you
Can we drag Megan back in? Megan's back.
Yeah,
Megan's back
Megan got her power back.
I had a whole speech and everything planned. You just cut me off.
Sorry.
Really?
We're so
Peter.
sorry.
We need to have the women and
It's
the men
all
equal.
good.
Man.
Yeah, that is a thing that we have now.
We have to get Megan back in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, while we wait on
Where's
that though,
Megan?
like yeah, just keep going for it. Honestly, like start auditioning for stuff. Start, even like reciting or like memorizing like scripts and stuff. Or fan dubs are also something else
Fan dubs.
that are a lot of fun to
Yeah.
do. I know we do them as practice, all the time,
Yeah.
and they help you kind of
They
get in
help
that
us-
groove to voice act.
I'm gonna quickly run a.
Mhm.
We're gonna run like an ad really quick while we get Megan back in.
Sweet.
Is that
Alright,
cool,
go
you
for it.
guys?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right,
We'll be
thank
back.
you guys.
We'll be right back.
All right, sorry about that. We're gonna get Megan teleported back on the stage, but they are in the voice call. So let's carry on with the voice acting panel. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Yay.
I kind of lost my train of thought as to what we were doing because Megan joined back.
Well, okay.
Finding
So
voice,
we were
we'll
on
find
the
voice.
yeah. As well as
Oh, yeah,
that, don't
finding
be
a
afraid
voice.
to take that first audition, even if there's a lot of people in it.
Yes.
Honestly, my first audition, it wasn't like a super big project, but it was big seeing like it from an outside perspective, honestly. Because you think, oh man, there's like 14 auditions on this one person. That's insane. But that's honestly pretty normal when you find
Yeah.
a bigger project that's by like a reliable person.
Especially
So-
in Minecraft.
Yeah. Like Megan, how many
Megan gets a
auditions do
lot
like
of
one of your
auditions on her
characters?
project.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
yeah. I think okay, I've been in so many calls with Megan where she's like, "Hey, look at these auditions," and I have to like help her like filter through it sometimes.
We threw
Um,
auditions together.
Oh yeah, we do. We do.
Oh, me
And then we
Fasad
also
that
do
as
auditions
well.
together
we
too
don't even,
sometimes.
We don't even have any projects, but me and Fasad will go through like auditions, especially when he gets cast in something. Like I think we went through Ignited auditions.
I think,
Yeah.
what was it? It was there's this project called like Rich at Heart that came out after like me and Sinful, like a project that we were in that did really well, like
Yeah.
ended. And then that's actually how we met these two. And I realized
Yes.
now that is such a cool way
Yeah,
of
it
meeting.
Yes, we got cast. He got cast as a lead. I got cast as a supporting character. But I was like, I'm not gonna get it because I had very bad quality on my mic, and there was like 15 other girls who auditioned.
You've been through like 5 microphones, dude, in the last
I
year.
really have, and I still have another good one. Megan
yeah.
sent me a one, but it was in UK Amazon.
I wasn't. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Bro, order that in British pounds. Oh man. Oh man. But does that make it cheaper? Okay, never mind. Well, I'll ask you that question later. But I just read in the chat, bro. A bunch of y'all apparently made casting call clip accounts after we brought it up. That's freaking amazing because that's also like a
Awesome.
That's
good
really
like sign you guys
cool.
want to take that first step. And also
That's
like
so cool.
little like note, if you guys have any questions when it comes to voice acting or just like want to chill and talk about it, we'll be at this convention like
Yep.
all day. So just come
Yeah.
up to us. We'll probably be in like the main calls and like the server,
This is like
just hanging out.
the most like the most we'll like ever interact with people.
Yeah.
Really?
It's
Yeah,
true,
same.
actually.
No,
How
but
fun is this?
I was gonna say, like, going back to the thing that well, you said, Sinful, about like the first audition, and if it has a lot of people, I think even we still get anxiety when we see like 100 people have like audition for
Yeah.
something or like
Yes.
50, because it's so easy to compare yourself to like other voice actors who might have a lot more experience or be at a different part in their voice acting journey. But
I think when it comes to that stuff, you should put on a mentality like I do. just say F we ball. Just we ball. Just do
Screw
it.
it, we ball. Also, Ellie, you might
Yeah.
want to lean into your mic a little bit. Apparently, you're quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, I try to stay away because it's like it really. You can tell it's an Amazon mic.
Oh my god.
Oh
It
no!
It
doesn't,
sounds good. It sounds
It
good.
doesn't. It like gets worse when I get louder, and I get really loud. You guys know this.
what is it? I wanted to elaborate for Happy Wheels too, because you guys were talking about like just the experience. I was gonna say that when it comes to vocals, and you want to find more of a quote unquote voice acting voice, you can like, depending on what kind of role and what you're wanting to do, like tense up or relax your voice. Like a problem that Jay had for a good while that he didn't notice is that he just tensed up his voice, which is a good thing. But if you just relax your
Sorry.
voice and try to sound natural, you just sound like it depends. You give a different vibe off compared to when you just tense up your voice.
Yeah. One thing that I like started doing a lot more these last few months, move around. Like wave your hands around. Be the freaking character, because that's what I was doing. I think we were doing Simple, you were there for this. I was doing like a
Yeah, it was
one-on-one
a
like
villainess. It
lesson,
was like a
and
villain
I was
script.
doing like I was doing like a villain script, and I had to like move my hands around in order to get more like out there and expressive. So that's just like another like cool tip to throw in there. But yeah, no, you're right, Facade. Like that, that's very important,
Like-
because I was so stiff. Like I would like lift my shoulders up, and I'd just be sitting there like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's be
'cause
times
you can
where
go
I'd
from,
move,
like-
but I would try and like minimalize it because I wouldn't want it to pick up on the mic, but I also like wasn't thinking too much about moving at the same time. So because like
That's
I think my main thing is I wanted to move, but not enough to where my mic picks it up.
Yeah. No, when I record stuff, I stand up and I'm like
I
moving
stand up
around
as well.
because
Yeah,
I
same.
was doing theater before I even did voice acting. So I'm so used to like moving around when I'm like acting and stuff. So I have to like stand up and I'm like very expressive and I recorded myself one time and it was awful. It was embarrassing.
Yeah, no, I think I did that once too a couple of weeks back, and I was like, God, I look like such an idiot. like, like the thing.
Oh
Okay,
my
the
God.
thing is, like, we sound really, really cool when we're voice acting, and then like we see ourselves like doing it outside
And
of
we look like
the
idiots.
voice, and we look like idiots. But
just
the fun part about the job, the benefit of this job. Sorry, I don't mean to like. let me finish this. The fun thing about this job is no one's gonna see you. Like,
Yeah.
they're just hearing your voice.
Mm-hmm. Because yeah, like when I did theater, the theater I went to with my school, we were a part of this like big like award ceremony. So I had evaluators every night coming and judging me on how I acted and how I sang and stuff. And it was terrible, but like voice acting, no one's gonna care. Like you got cast in the role anyway, so if you suck, like
If
then
you have no
suck.
facial expression, then it doesn't matter, does it?
It doesn't matter.
It
You're in
doesn't
Minecraft.
matter.
We don't
Yeah.
even have
Yeah.
mouths.
For real.
I've done.
So-
Wait, I was gonna say like this is.
Okay.
Actually, I'll let you go. I'll let you go. Hold up. You can go.
So there's one question I saw, which was kind of relevant to like the conversation. So they're saying voice acting means only your voice is captured, but you're still acting with your body. You're still acting in general. You're very much acting, and that is the biggest part that you should focus on. It's your voice, but it's still acting in the end, and like that's kind of what you need to portray. Is that once you are in that mode, you're acting. It's not just your voice, because that's what I focused on, and like because that's why I need to go back to the fundamentals. Because sure, my acting isn't bad, but it could get better, which is kind of what I need to go back to.
I 100% agree with that.
What I wanted to say is I think it depends on the person, like your voice acting experience, because you guys are all like, I'm standing and I'm moving my body, and I'm like, whenever I voice act, I just sit and I just talk. I just get into the emotions of the character and perceive them as my own. So I don't like stand up and I'm like bravado or whatever. It makes me sound weird and somewhat uncomfortable. So I think it depends on the person.
Yeah, it just depends on the person.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
was
Yeah.
I was gonna say like another like tip that I learned while I was taking
Have straight back
voice
though.
acting classes was yes, yes, was if your character has like a certain like emotion or way that he's supposed to act normally, he or she is supposed to act normally. Put on a song that you think would relate. Like I remember one time, actually, I think this was for Logan for Angels Touch Megan. I think it was like during the final
And
episodes
his emotions.
no, specifically for yours, like because your version
Oh.
was like an older, more like I guess grouchy version of him. I would put on Linkin Park before I recorded just to kind of get in the mood of the character.
That's so funny. That's actually so funny.
wow.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so good. I was gonna ask, are we what part are we on? Are we on top tips or are we asking questions?
No,
I
we're
don't
kind of just in the
know.
mix of we're just flowing. We're
I
just
think we're
flowing.
just going with the
Yeah.
flow at this point. That's really
Yeah.
Honestly,
it.
just go with the flow. It doesn't matter. We're doing well.
It's a mix.
Right.
It's a mix of both. We were
Yeah.
going to go into the top tips, but Cowboy just decided to read a question, so we've just been mixing between both.
Okay,
Yeah, if
good.
you guys have questions,
Yeah.
just send them all through. Like they're really like we'll answer them.
Yeah.
Like,
Send questions.
Send
Love
questions.
questions.
what's your favorite Linkin Park album and song? My name's Majora. No. Wait, hold on. I'm pretty sure all I did was because I don't like regularly. Oh no, it was What I've Done. I was listening to What I've Done.
Yes, yes, that's perfect.
Oh my god. I
Those are
don't
good
even know it.
questions.
What advice would you give to someone new to voice acting? Mate, did you not listen to the whole? I'm joking. I'm joking.
Wow.
I'm joking. I'm
Wow.
joking.
Damn, bro.
Get used to your voice.
Yes.
You're
Yes.
hearing it
Yes.
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 I hate my voice. I hate it because
Yeah.
I am 18 years old and I sound like I'm 10. You just gotta get used
Real.
to it. Because you're gonna hear it all the time. I hated watching anything I was in when I first started because I hated that I sounded like a chipmunk. I was 12 years old in Undertale projects. I sounded like a kid. I still
'Cause you
do,
were.
but you just gotta. Oh well, yeah. But like I sounded
Bruh.
worse, and I don't know. I sounded younger, and I don't know how that's possible. But yeah, you just gotta get comfortable with your voice, because you're gonna hear it all the time.
Yeah, that's another like big thing. I've had friends, and even sometimes myself, like I'll be like, "Oh, I hate that." Like listening back to my lines, I'm just like, "Oh my gosh, I hate it." Like I'm not more
Should be on
comfortable with it
VC.
now.
You're literally on VC and he's like, oh, I hate my voice. It's like, bro, really?
Yeah,
have to
no,
make
you
like
were
a
like
full
you
speech.
gave me a whole speech. You're like your voice is attractive. It sounds great. Like this and that and everything that you can do. And I was like, dude, I still sound like a
Bro
dying
has,
ostrich.
bro, what?
Yeah.
Bro has a main
Right.
character voice.
He does have a main
Yeah.
character voice.
Except
He
I'm
always
sick right
says
now,
it.
so I sound like that one friend that's just like giggles all the time. It's weird.
What's
I sound
your
like
fave
super
type of
nasally.
character to play and thoughts on being
Yeah.
typecasted? Typecasted?
Oh.
I'm not really.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's when I'm casted as a mum. That's what I hate because I'm
Yeah,
always
I thought
casted
you
as
were
a
gonna say
mum.
You won't get typecasted. And I was like, you definitely have ranted
I
to us
do.
about how you've only been casted as
I've
mothers.
only been casted as mums, and it's like, give me something else, please.
Yeah.
I tried to a
honestly,
kid.
my first role was a dad, so I mean, I sort of relate to it, but like as you saw with the Mystery Lies project, I was Spency, or not I was Houston. I was Houston. So I got to do like a British accent and everything the whole time, and it kind of switched it up. Instead of just being like older dad type character. But I
Yeah.
also see a quick question that I feel like I should answer.
Which one is it? Because I feel like I know which one it is.
It's Nova's.
Oh my god! Yeah, take it away.
Take it
All
away.
right, so Nova's question is: I have a very deep voice and have been told by a lot of people to voice act or do ASMR. I've made content, so I'm used to my voice. Just where do I start in making projects? Like, how do now I know what category to voice act? So I also get told the same thing all the time, and I relate to this question so
He
well.
does. It's annoying.
I kind of was already on the fence about voice acting, but then just a bunch of people kept telling me, you should voice act. So I gave it a try and ended up really liking it. Like, yeah, so he said he's or ASMR. I haven't really tapped into that at all, but you can if you want. It's still, in the end, depending on what you're doing, you're still acting and still technically voice acting. But like, yeah, and for projects, if it's any like, honestly, you could kind of just think a character, and then think your voice as that character. Like, say, I did a dad as my first character. It's because I felt that was something that I could do, and one of the things I kind of did when I first started on that part was I decided, oh, hey, I'm gonna try and make my voice lower, because I was like, my voice now. I also just woke up, so it's a little like deeper, but my main thing was that I felt I wasn't low enough for that role, and it kind of messed it up, so it didn't sound right. And I kind of at some point just went back to my normal voice and kept it within my normal range, which ended up making the character play out so much better.
Sick.
Yeah.
Dude, we have a lot of questions just rolling in. Holy crap!
Keep them
Alright,
coming.
let me hold up. Chill out. Let me tackle a few here because I saw a few that I want to like get into. All right, there is where is it? Best way to get into voice acting.
Casting call.
Yeah, we'll into that one
Casting
later.
call.
Yeah, casting call clip. That's we mentioned it earlier. That's a great. That's a
really,
great,
like,
great
the
way.
only way. If you don't know anyone, if you don't have anyone that like already voice acts, then casting call is probably like the only way you can like.
Yeah, casting call definitely the way.
Yeah, you'll find a lot of Minecraft roleplays on there. There's like a little filter option in like the project section, and then you
Uh-huh.
can just look up Minecraft or like certain like specific keywords, and then it'll tell you.
Yeah, you can
Um,
usually like go to like the most popular ones, because if you go to like newest or just like, you'll mostly find like FNAF projects. Which I mean, if you want to do FNAF projects, then go for ahead. But like usually people like.
there's
Who did that? Who did that?
there's also
Yeah.
there's this website that I got recommended to, and I'll recommend to everyone. It's literally called I want to be a voice actor.com.
Oh.
And
I think
it
I
has a
actually
lot
did
of great resources for kind of how to get into it, and different like websites and different tutorials and stuff like that. That's a great resource for y'all to get to. Who's your favorite voice actor that also inspired you?
Okay,
What's his
there's-
name? The one I sound like all the time?
Alejandro
This
Saab.
one encouraged me to kill it.
Well, okay. If we're doing like any, like my favorite voice actors are all guys. So like Matthew Mercer, love Matthew Mercer.
Oh my god, Matthew Mercer's amazing.
I love Matthew Mercer
Oh.
so much. Same with like Liam O'Brien, because I'm a Critical Role girl. I love Critical Role.
Listen, bro, I'm not gay, but Matthew Mercer.
Matthew Mercer, ooh, that man. There's also someone else. I can't remember their name. Oh.
Oh my
frick.
gosh, we got a lot of questions both in chat and like.
Is there a character
Yeah.
in movie,
I'm
show,
like,
roleplay,
I'm like,
etc.
two
that
of
you'd like to
all of them right now.
voice? Loads, all of them. I want to voice
I
all
wanna,
of them.
I want to voice
Yeah.
everyone.
I want to
voice
get into
everyone.
Disney voice acting the most. to be
I
fair.
would literally die to
Mhm.
voice in a Disney thing.
Oh, me
I wanna be
too.
Spidey.
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh, I think you can be Spider-Man.
Yeah, same. I want to be Spider-Man. I think I already
Spider-Man
did
the
Spider-Man for
musical.
something. Spider-Man the musical.
Yes.
Is there
yes.
any
Is there any
role?
role you
Oh.
regret how you did every single
regret
one of
one.
them?
Oh.
Every day I wake up, I think back to every role I've done, and I hate them all.
Yes,
Yeah.
all of them.
I regret one.
Eve from Angel's Touch. I hope I never voiced her. I wish I never did. It was
No,
so
the
bad.
I'm
the
so glad I
finale
voiced
is
Haru
worthy
in
of a
Angel's
tier.
Touch.
The
Okay,
finale
but
is
finale
good, but the
was
rest is
The
bad.
finale was good. Facade saw my reaction. It was good. That was
The
good.
episode of finale, that was amazing. Yeah.
Oh
wish
my
I wished
god,
I'd
I
have
was
been on finale.
crying, screaming, throwing up. Oh my god, that was so good.
Hey,
Is there any
Here's-
role you regret how you did? Someone in chat.
Mhm.
I regret not auditioning a lot of projects because like I'd be like watching
Yeah.
you guys like doing like your own projects, and I'll be like wanting to audition, and I'll be like too scared to audition to have.
I don't really have any regrets with like any of my voice acting stuff. Oh well, no, there was this royalty roleplay I did like 2 years ago, and I
Oh,
regret
boy.
how I did that because I was supposed to be a mother and I sounded like younger than my son. So I regret that. But other than
That's
that,
funny.
I don't really regret anything.
There's a big question. Is there a
Yeah.
marketplace to find clients hiring voice actors, including beginner ones? Oh, there was this one. No, I
No,
saw
not
one.
Casting
I
Call
saw
Club.
one ages ago. It was like a talent agency.
No,
I'll
it's
find
it's
the-
backstage. Backstage.com.
Yes,
is,
backstage.com.
Yeah.
That's a really good one.
That's a
I
really good
saw,
one, but it's paid. That one's paid. You have
yeah,
to like pay to get to those.
yeah, you have
And
to pay for
then-
it.
Y'all, I
But
can't
you can get,
hired
like-
anywhere.
you can get like Stranger Things on there. I once saw Stranger Things on there. It was like ages ago, but it is
You're
so
telling
good.
me you're telling me you haven't worked for a video game company or anyone like that?
No.
Oh,
dude.
Banana.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Banana.
I'm joking. But yeah, backstage.com works. Fiverr, like that also, you could literally start up a business on
Fiverr.
Fiverr on voice acting. I
Yes.
kid you not.
Crazy.
There is a market on that in voice
There
acting.
is.
Fiverr is a big market.
Yeah. Also, here, let me grab another question real quick. So, it's a continuation of Novo's. So I can sort of kind of tell what kind of like deep voice you're talking about, because he said he also struggles with being clear with it being deep, and he has a Rode Pod mic. So with that, honestly, all I say is sort of practice going a little higher, because one problem with me, because I was also low, I would speak real quiet and like wouldn't be like, I wouldn't project my voice. But what you can do is kind of everyday practice projecting your voice a bit more, practice going a little bit higher, and like I said, just expanding that range, because you're gonna see it's gonna bring your voice like more expression, and it's gonna allow you to actually project and like get your voice out there, and it's gonna become clearer just with that.
Hold up, let me cook. Let me see if I can do it while I'm still sick. Hold up.
Leave the stove on.
Oh,
What is he doing?
You can push your voice all the way up here.
Lower it all the way down.
No, don't do
Hey,
that.
is it time? Is it time for Rizuka? Is it time
Oh,
for
what was
Rizuka?
that? Ew.
Hey, bro, that's range right there. That's what happens when you practice.
Is it time?
What voice do you think is looked for / wanted the most in the voice acting community? Like, are there rare voices that are valued? Not really. I
No.
think there's more of like there's like generics, I'd say, of like voices that people want. Like a lot of them want like a strong protagonist or like
Deep
a
voice.
shy like
Deep voice.
yeah, deep voice is definitely the big one. I have a whole rant about that kind of stuff because
A
there are.
lot of people.
Let me
love
no.
deep
If
voices.
okay, wait, hold up. This is my moment. All right. If any of y'all are watching this and you're one of those corpse husband wannabe voice actors on casting
no.
call clubs
Okay, okay,
auditioning for
okay,
stuff,
okay,
trying to
okay,
submit
okay,
direction, I'm gonna find you.
Oh, Mylanta, ignore him. Yeah, but yeah,
yeah.
there's not really anyone.
Before you got into voice acting, what did you all plan on doing?
IT.
Cybersecurity, yeah.
Well, the thing is,
Youth
some of us
pastor.
aren't planning on doing voice acting professionally. Like me and Facade are not going into voice acting professionally. He's gonna go to law school. I'm in nursing. I'm gonna be a nursing major soon. But
Yeah.
voice acting is just like a hobby of ours. But these, I think it's him mostly.
Ooh.
That
Ooh.
is
I'm
Hey.
finishing my associates for creative writing, and that's how I got. Yeah, I know, right?
It's kind of both me and Jay, because we kind of have other things we
yeah.
want to do, like as a main,
Yeah.
but we also want to main voice acting, because I feel like it's
Yeah.
things that are kind of, they go hand in hand. Well, no, they don't go hand in hand, but you can do both and it not kind of take a toll on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
I love Cube Cam.
next year I have a lot of different conventions I want to head to for like open auditions and stuff, and then I'm also taking a couple classes up in LA too,
All
because
right, I'm gonna
there's a
visit
big
you
voice
for
acting scene
all
over
of those.
there. You're gonna be there just like with a notepad.
Notepad, pen and paper to be like, here's this.
Hey, that's my boy.
Real quick,
do
I
you
think we
think
should
it
answer
is
Zai and
for-
Astro because they
What did they
are
ask?
unrelenting.
Yeah. How important do you think it? Wait, what? How important do you
How
think
important
it
is-
is for healthy communication between VAs and their director? Very important.
Very important. Very
Really,
important.
really,
Let
really
them know when you have a problem.
Okay, chill, guys,
If
chill.
you're gonna direct a project, please make sure you have good communication with your voice
Yes.
actors. like it's same with voice actors. If you like have like problems or like you have like things that are gonna interfere with like deadlines, make sure you talk to your directors. Like you just
Yes,
gotta talk to each other.
please. Coming from a director and also sort of a VA, please tell me if you're going to be late on your lines, and I will tell you if I'm going to be late on my lines too. Please.
Communication is
It's
key.
very important.
Virus
LDR
is giving me
is
the
very
stare.
important.
I'm scared, y'all. Virus
Uh,
is giving me the fucking stare.
I was gonna say it, it,
Um,
it overall depends because if you get to a point that you're friends, then it's a bit harder on both sides to like want to complete it or ask for its completion. So like if you're a director and you're like r- buddy pal with them and you're like and they haven't done their lines and they're giving excuses after excuses, then it's a bit difficult. But I would say for sure have some form of communication so that you can like be like, yo, what's wrong? And like just have normal conversation and not be too nervous about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's lines in the sand that you have to draw, especially. Like you can become friends with like your directors and stuff and build great connections from it, but there is definitely like a line.
Liquor.
Yeah.
I'm amazing.
We keep getting asked if we could
Okay.
voice
Okay,
a
buddy.
mob, which one would be voice?
Pig or zombie?
Dude,
Pig.
Pig. How do voice a pig?
the guest.
But also, I feel like voicing a zombie would be so much fun.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like
say
for
that.
The
yeah.
Last of Us or something. Oh my
Ah,
god.
Yeah,
I
guys,
voiced
I'm the
the
villager in the
zombies in
Minecraft movie.
Ignited.
That's me.
Oh my god. Please cast me in The Last of Us Part 3.
Which VA would you like as a director? For example, Matt Mercer, Robbie Damon, a lot more. Matt Mercer would be great.
Matt Mercer! Oh my god, I love that man,
Alejandro
like, all my
Saab,
heart.
I've talked to him a couple times.
Oh,
and
Kellen
He's
Goff.
so
Goff.
chill.
I
I
love
would love
Kellen
to have
Goff.
him.
Kellen Goff is my
They'll
favorite
just go
voice
along
actor.
with you. I'll say Gabe Kunda.
I have no idea.
How many times do you have to read a script of a character that you would voice until you get the lines in your head? Well,
Once,
actually,
and then
little
I just
secret,
wing
little
it.
secret about that. I think for me, I have another like monitor that I have set up where I just have the script on there, so I don't memorize it. I guess it depends on your like
Oh, really?
space. Because
Oh,
I have
I
a,
Yeah.
memorize my lines.
I have another like monitor set up, and then I just kind of like can scroll through the script and everything.
I like read through the script once during like class, and then I get home and then I just record my lines. I don't read the script.
Yeah, if I'm out and about, I'll like read the script like
I
in my
just
car or
wing
something,
it,
just
bro.
to
Try
that
to
is-
memorize it because I think
Don't
I
wing
voice
it.
act better.
Don't
but-
memorize it unless you're actually doing
like
it
if you can
in
have it open on
real
your phone, like
life.
that helps out a lot too, because you might
Yeah.
lose track. Like
I
Yeah.
have it open on my
Yeah.
computer. Used to have it open on my phone, and then my eyesight got worse. So now I have.
do you have
it
any
open on my
vocal
PC.
warm-ups before recording your lines? Oh yeah, we
Loads
do.
of
Hold up.
screaming.
No,
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hold up. I gotta stand for this. Hold up.
Go
Oh,
really
Jesus.
far away.
Is it just like
Yeah, that's the vocal warm up. This is just a bunch
Yeah.
of screaming.
And that guy,
Yeah.
I'm a voice actor.
See, there's
Rowan.
there was also a question that someone asked. I think it would Jay would be good to answer this one. So, it's you've talked briefly about how to get into character, but do you or do any vocal warm-ups? Like you did that, you just answered that one, and if so, which one do you find helpful?
Lip trills, which is like where you kind of like, basically that's good. Getting into character, you could do the music thing that I told you about, or you can like, you really have to use your imagination. Like I was telling,
Yes.
I think I told you this a while back, and it was like, for this character I voiced, and I was like, we're literally getting paid to play pretend, and it is probably one of the most like luckiest jobs we can definitely have. And I mean, you literally get to use your imagination for it, like picturing yourself as a character. Obviously, don't start method acting. Like, if you get cast as a murderer, don't go out and like, you know, do any of
Yeah,
that.
don't do
But definitely try to put yourself in like a mindset. Or, I mean, sometimes what I'll do is like I'll use other characters as like a reference to build up the personality of that character, because that character does not have life until you put that life in it.
Real.
Yeah.
yeah?
True. It's true.
What are you guys doing?
I don't know.
I'm scared.
I'm a son now. Oh, never mind.
Yes. Are there any more questions?
Anyone, how many characters have you voiced?
I've been in 10+
Minecraft
projects, so I
let's
just
do Minecraft roleplays. Let's just do for Minecraft roleplays. I've voiced 3.
I don't
I voiced
actually
none.
know.
Well, I've voiced like 3 main characters, but like minor characters. I voiced police officer number 2 in Asian Touch, which is Megan's role play. I feel like that was my favorite role. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Oh, how cute.
Honestly, I think my favorite role to do was Houston, because that was my first time getting to experiment. Sorry, I got to change it up and go to British accent, and it was pretty fun, honestly. I got to do it, it was very nice, and I enjoyed it all.
Why are you laughing
Yeah.
at it?
Dude, you even got you literally got the moderator to look at
All right.
Oh my lord.
Well, look, let's wrap this
Oh.
up. Thank you all for
Yes.
coming and answering so many questions. I think that's been very informative and very entertaining.
Yeah,
Thank
we'll
you.
be in like one of the VCs. I think I'm like in a second after this is all done. I'll probably join General 5 and like start answering questions in there. I don't know if these guys will follow along, but I
No,
mean, we'll be
I'm
hanging
gonna
out
go
during the con.
complain about my power again.
I don't have anything better to do, so I'll be there as well.
So yeah, we'll be in
I'll
General
come
5
too.
answering more questions that we didn't get to answer during the panel. Like, thank you guys so much for like coming out and having such a big interest. A lot of
Yeah.
y'all like literally started casting call accounts like as we were talking about
No,
this, and
for
I think
real.
that is like the most like heartwarming thing.
That's awesome.
That's gonna be great. But yeah, you guys are gonna kill it. You guys are gonna do great. And who knows, we might end up voicing in
So
projects
proud.
together.
Yeah.
Yay!
Beware of Jay, he's
All right.
everywhere.
Thank you, guys. Next up, we have the
Bye-bye.
Disability and Me panel with Zulu West 12. But for now, we're going to go to a quick intermission and run some ads. So we'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Bye.
Bye.